I'm New. I'm here with
Belle, Kitty,
and Chloe.
and we've got another super fun activity for you. Now, as Girl Scouts, we start learning how to use knives and practice our knife skills. And when we're first starting out, the best way to do that instead of with real knives is actually to use a paper knife. And you can see it's made of paper put together, and it is a safe way to practice opening and closing a pocket knife, or possibly even passing a knife to your friends. That way it's a safe way to practice your knife safety skills, much safer than with a real thing. So we thought that we would show you how to make yourself a paper knife like this. And of course you have to be careful, and it's best to treat this like a real knife, even though it's just made of paper, because you can't get a paper cut. But you should still treat it with seriousness. So if you got a camp kit, you're looking at this envelope here that says paper knife. This is Tuesday, and that's what it looks like. If you didn't get a camp kit, if you were part of our program that's going on right now, you can go into the Google Drive and you can get a template there, or you can attempt to make your own template, and it's just kind of a knife shape, and then this is a blade shape. You can see it better if I open the envelope. You can see what's inside of here is our blade shape, and then our two halves that will match back to front. And then there are also two paper fasteners, although I always call them brads. That's just what I knew them as. Now, also for our craft kit, you're going to want a pair of scissors, and you're also going to need a hole punch. And don't forget to cover your tablecloth, because your don't forget to cover your table as you begin working on your table. And yeah, it's easier to clean up. So, campers, you ready to get started?
Yeah!
Awesome. I will go ahead and we'll have campers open it up, and we will show you how to make this knife together. We'll kind of go back and forth so I don't give too many steps at once. So start out by opening your envelope and go ahead and getting out your pieces and cutting them apart. Now, our next step after we get our pieces cut out is you're going to want to take your pieces and put them back to front. And you'll know they're back to front when you'll notice that the holes on one end are much further than the holes on the other end. So you'll want to make sure. Now, the easiest way to do this, instead of trying to guess where this is that you'll line your paper, make sure it's lined up. We'll go ahead and take our hole puncher and punch out our hole. And there's our hole. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to, I'll do this so you can see, slide this in so you can see this hole on your blade piece on this. So you can see right through there, and you will go ahead and punch that hole. And that's the easiest way to get all that lined up properly, because if it's not lined up properly, then your blade's going to be too far one way or the other. So while that's all lined up, go ahead and take your one paper fastener, your brad, and watch, these are kind of sharp, so be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and close that one, and then we will go on the other side, punch your hole, and go, and you can see they're not perfectly lined up. Now when you do this, you're going to want to make sure that you don't get too close to the edge of your paper. You want just a little bit, but you want that distance so that your paper pocket knife will actually close. So, campers, go ahead and punch your holes. While Kitty is still working, I'll go ahead and show you that you wanted to make sure that when you put your blade in, you want it on the side with the longer distance instead of the shorter one, and that way that edge is completely concealed. And you still have it closed. You want to make sure too that it's kind of like a smiley face where you want your blade to be. You do not, like this one here was done upside down, and that's, you want the your blade up here on the smiley face, and if you turn it around, it's upside down still. No. So we'll take that one apart and fix it. So that's how to make our paper knife, and you'll have to watch out because we'll have another video that will show you a little bit about pocket knives and how to safely use a pocket knife. So we'll see you later.
Bye.